Hey everybody, Farmer Nick here. This week we are replacing a transfer case on the Big Red Beast, because sometimes when you give your employees a 15-year-old truck with 230,000 miles on it, they bring it back on a tow truck. Stuff happens, you end up dealing with it. So let's take this monster apart and get to work. Alright, so this is my transfer case, and as you can see, this half of it is somewhere on I-90 south of Buckley. So, I'm gonna have to pull these guards off to get at it, and we're gonna go from there. Alright, I've dropped the guard. You see that's gone. So now, need to work on getting this monstrosity out of here. First we're going to start here and loosen these up. This is the rear drive shaft, going back to the rear. Alright, I got these off. That was a nightmare. I ended up having to beat them with a hammer. I put a wrench on there and beat it with a hammer. And while I was at it, I popped off this side of the this transfers from the transfer case to the rear drive, so I got them off too. So that'll pull off. This whole thing has to slide this way, which means that just leaves me, actually obviously I have the guard off, so that just leaves me the set of bolts holding this side up, and then the whole thing should slide back and out. Hey, alright, I got that piece of junk off, and I'm off to AutoZone to get a new one. So we'll see how it goes. And I'm back from AutoZone, and $1,800 lighter in the pocket, but I have a new one ordered for the truck. Should be here in a week or so. So as soon as it comes in, I'll slap it in, and hopefully we get Big Red back on the road. Alright, so here's my new transfer case. As you can see, it's twice as big as the old one, because this part had exploded off. Well, let's see if I can rustle it in now. Okay, so I've just got this bad boy tacked on. Came with a gasket that was a piece of garbage, so I just put a make your own gasket seal in there. Not really sure why you need a gasket on this end anyway. It's no fluid flowing through there, it's just sitting on the drive shaft, but I used some ready-made gasket on there. I've got 2 bolts holding it up, and I got these 4 holding it, so she's not going anywhere. But you can see how much bigger it is than what we took out. I still have to find a new drive shaft here. It's somewhere on 94, but it's tacked on, so let me tighten everything up. Alright, Big Red is back on the road, ready to go. Took her for a test drive. One thing to remember when you replace your transfer case is to check your transmission fluid after you install it and after you start the engine. So you want to start the engine, you want to let it idle, and then you want to go back, check the tranny fluid, because the computer components and everything are going to start up, and they're going to suck out whatever's left in your transmission fluid back up there and put it into the transfer case before you start driving. And then you need to refill the transmission fluid so that you actually have enough in there. So I ended up putting in 5 quarts before I actually got on the road, and she's shifting real smooth and ready to go. So yay for me. I ended up saving about $3,500 doing the work myself. About $2,000 to do the whole thing between the $1,800 for the transfer case. Another $80 for the replacement whip. One of the electric plugs I lost somewhere on I-90, and a few odds and ends I needed to patch her back up. So this week, if you share this video on Facebook, we'll give you a 50 cents off package of hamburgers, pork or beef burgers, whichever your choice is. So be sure to share, like, comment, and do all those wonderful things that you guys do on Facebook so well. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we will see you at the farmer's market. Take care, everybody.